We in. It's your boy Z right here. The date is 205. No, it's a different angle right here. I let my wife use one of my little thing that holds the phone. But anyway, today is Tuesday. Took off today. We had massive amounts of rain, but I did get a chance to enjoy my family. Ate lunch with my wife. Had a good rain chat with my son outside. Talk with my daughters. And that's what it's all about. That's the only thing that's really important to help as many folks as I can. Then I found some merchandise. We on this new kick, right? The real competition is to see how many folks we can help win and not take things personally. I always do my best, know what my worth is, right? That's right. Not make assumptions. That's right. Not gonna make assumptions. I'm gonna get this strength down though. I didn't. I didn't really work my day out the way I was wanting to work it out, but I did accomplish one thing a little while back because I do a lot of posting, but not a lot of replying. And I think that after having a long account with Facebook for probably 15 or 20 years, they decided to disable my account. And I didn't know it was disabled because all I do is post on it until one time I couldn't post on it. I said, man, what's wrong with my password? So I tried to change my password in it, and I did change my password. But I think what they did, they may have sent like a confirmation or something. And then since I didn't reply in the needed amount of time, they disabled it. So I thought I just didn't know what the password was, but it wasn't no big deal. So I just didn't worry about it. Then they said too much time elapsed. So this has been going on for a while. I did feel some kind of way. Oh man, that's 20 years worth of stuff. But then today, you know what I said? Just make a new account. I mean, it ain't like you lost something monetarily. You wasn't really using it. You know what I'm saying? So just made a new account. Just continue on. Ain't nothing I can do about it. It's still theirs. They still own the account. They technically own the account. I don't own it. I'm using their platform so they can do whatever they want to do with it, right? Because they're the owners. I'm not the owners. They're the owners. And so that's the name of the game. So ain't no use me taking it personally. But anyway, recap on yesterday, which was the one thing. I think it's like a week ago. I don't know what happened. He missed the episode or something like that. But anyway, just checking out the one thing. The guy was talking about businesses and letting people know exactly, you know, what your morals are, what your moral compass is, what you're trying to accomplish, what you stand for. Because a lot of times people don't know what you stand for. They don't know what you stand for. I mean, they know you're doing something. It's kind of an awkward position. Oh no, I can stand right over there. You kind of know what you're doing, but if you don't be clear and concise, that's what normally happens. So some things I got to go back and revamp on my website because I'm not clear and concise. There are conflicting views in there, and what happens is you come up with a super good idea, right? And then your mind comes in, the brain comes in and complicates the thing, wants to make everything politically correct and this needs to be correct. You want to make sure and put the spin on this and slip this over here and all. Man, it ain't right. Now being so deep into it, I'm starting to have to turn this ship. But guess what? Just do it. I hadn't done it. Yeah, oh man, I hadn't done it. Still struggling with it, but I'm trying to convince myself to just go and do it, right? Coming up with that plan. I got to get some more momentum built up. It's going to start with my sleep tonight. That's why I'm doing this early. Now, I'm going to go in, spend some time with my wife. Going to get me a good night's sleep. And then we're going to start tomorrow. But that's the things he had. But he had like 15 core values. But he kind of 9 principles and 15 values or 6 values or something that he had going on in his book. But he wrote a book on it. He know what he's talking about. But then it came around to one thing. He said if you could just get 1% better every day, small chops, At the end of the year, you'll be 37 times better than you are right now. And that's what we're doing. That's all I'm doing. I'm doing small chops. No matter how they shake out in another 160 days, I'm going to be 37 times better than what I was when I started, which was this time last year. But 1 year is, I'm not on a 1 year goal. I'm on a 5 year goal. I'm on a lifetime goal. Because 37 times, 37 times, 37 times, 37, it's just going to keep on going. It's geometric. So that's what I'm trying to get into. It's a mindset of getting into the point where I love everyone and everyone loves me. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the journey. You know, it's not so much the destination now. It's the journey that I'm trying to get back to and enjoying the journey. You know, all those years when you're young, I talked to my daughter last night, and she was we was going over talking some stuff. I said, you notice how time is flying, right? She said, yeah. And I think the deal is that she's got a destination in mind. We have these destinations, but we gotta slow it down and just start enjoying this journey. That's what I'm thinking, right? That's what I'm thinking. Stopping and smelling the rose, which I do a lot. I'm gonna start posting every time I stop and smell the rose. I'm gonna post it. I did post a couple of them on there, but you could tell that I've been out of sorts, kind of sorts. Now I need to clean this joint up, right? Yeah, this is my mind. I got stuff lurking back in there, man. I don't know what it is. I did it a little bit, but I got to do it some more. I think we can get into it. I think we can get into it. That's why I haven't done. I haven't been getting into it, but we're gonna get into it. But that's what he was talking about. Just becoming 1% better. Whether it's reading books, whether it's putting other people in your life, whether it's talking, whether it's exercise, whether it's reading your Bible, whatever it is. And I talked to my son today. I told him, I said, look, we got to get you a challenge calendar. We got to get you thinking about the future. We got to get you listening back to positive affirmation, watching positive YouTube channels. You got to start back putting positivity back into your mind and start a process of moving forward. And we made some steps. He wanted to move to Atlanta, so I said, look, I'm sitting right here. Let's just pull it up. Let's just pull up some apartments. Let's just see how much it's going to cost you. Let's start building a budget of what it's going to take for you to survive down there. Because he ain't got no expenses. He don't have no loans. He don't owe anything. But you will, once you get that apartment, you will have expenses. You're going to want to buy TVs. Well, he got TVs. He got a futon here he can use. He's got his bed he can kind of take with him. What else he need? All he needs is computer. And really, he can get by with just a studio. It's just going to be him. He just needs somewhere to just chill, go to work, make a little cheese, make about 3 grand, 3,500. Oh, yeah. Come on, I'm finna get back on it. I'm getting back on it for real. I'm for real. I'm for real this time. I'm for real, man. I'm telling you, I'm for real. I'm finna get back on my original plan where all this came from. And it was to help him. I'm finna get back on it. Watch my words.